In this video, we are going to become the king of Haki inside of a One Piece game. Now, I'm going to be entirely upfront. This update is very confusing when you read the update log, so I'm kind of confused for most of the video. But essentially, they added in a whole bunch of new Haki upgrades that make it way more powerful and actually worth using in some cases, outside just the armament Haki. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this update is very confusing. I have no idea what's actually going on. It's essentially just a Haki update. They've revamped Haki while just adding to the original set of Haki. We didn't lose anything. They're just making it better, I guess, with a whole new set of grind after you have maxed out Haki. Now, there's some things you're gonna need if you're doing this as a tutorial. There's a few things you're gonna need that I've figured out that you actually need. First of all, you're gonna want to have max Haki, so just be max level. There you go. 12,000 at least. 10,000 for one of the things, but just get 12,000 because one of the other things requires 12,000. And have a lot of gems and the ability to get a lot of poneglyphs because we need, it looks like just 10 in total for this entire grind. But we're getting a lot of gems, so I'll probably be running out of all my money today. I should have enough though. But okay, so they added a new dungeon, which is behind me. They had the Emet dungeon. I don't know. I'm not at this point of One Piece. I actually don't know what this character is. It's a giant robot. I've not gotten this far in yet. I'm on the tail end of Wano. But this dungeon drops, I'm guessing, 6 different things. There's an imbued knot, a Buso template, and an enlightened orb. Then there's also Haki fragments, Conqueror's mastery, and ancient Haki fragments that you need to get a lot of, like several hundred type thing. And of course it drops gems. And then there's 3 new Haki types, which is essentially the English words would be Conquerors, Observation, and Armament. I'm not quite sure which one's which. I'm thinking that I'm confused. That's what I'm thinking. Now there's 3 different NPCs you can talk to. There's this one right here. What do you say? Yeah, I want to learn final Haki. So if I talk to you, yeah, here we go. We need 500 of the Haki fragments if we want to talk to this guy, which dropped from the Emet dungeon. We also, it looks like for the same step, we also need a Buso template, 200 ancient Haki fragments, 10k stats, which is why you want the stats, 50,000 gems, and the advanced Haki that's maxed out, which we do have. That's the, if I go ahead and activate Haki, it's this stuff, the full body. Let me also set myself up for fruit, because that's what I'm using right now. Okay, that should be good. We should be fully set up. Let's just go into the dungeon because there's just so many things we need to get, and I'm awfully very confused. Okay, so it shouldn't, from what I read, they made it where he doesn't fight you right away. He lets you get prepared. Yeah, 900 billion. Wow. Yeah, there he is right there, the giant robot. Okay, so I don't know how much damage this guy does, but I hope it's not all, oh my lord, he's so big. I don't even know where I'm supposed to hide. If I go over the wall, I go pretty high in the air. Where are you even supposed to hide from this guy? I don't even know. Well, I can just bombard him with M1s, I guess. He's not very fast. Okay, that works for me. Oh, yeah, he does quite a bit of damage. Run away. Oh, my lord. He's going to take forever to kill. But I mean, hey, it's just 1,000 clicks. He has a massive amount of defense, but apparently the lower he gets, the less defense he has. That's probably even less than that. He's an angry robot. But he doesn't seem to be doing too much damage to me, though. Especially because I'm the Phoenix Fruit. My Phoenix Fruit has a ton of regen. As you can see, like, I just regenerate right away. That's so nice. I can't see anything when I'm actually fighting, my lord. Okay, well, let's play him 1 now that he's half health. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now we're dealing 4. Yeah, see, so he has less defense now because he took a ton of damage. So it's getting faster. So it's much less than 1,000 clicks, but it's still gonna take a while. Yeah, so make sure you have a lot of damage before you do this because I'm, like, fully, like, best accessories, best, probably not the best fruit. There's other fruits that deal way more damage. I think. I honestly don't remember. There, he's almost dead. Let me just step back at him on him. Yeah, look at that. We do like 6 now. It's so much better. And that's 1 kill. Did I even get anything from that? Oh my lord, I don't think I did. I don't even know what I got. Well then, I'm guessing just spam FREM1. Definitely a tiny task this because this is incredibly tanky. Never mind, just R and E because the F moves me. Okay, second kill and nothing. Am I getting anything? I want to rejoin and verify. If I were to talk to this guy, if I were to talk to this guy, what does he say? Say yes. Okay, I'm at 364, so I am getting currency. Okay. Just out of curiosity, if I head to New Future and talk to this Islands NPC, because there's another one in New Future that we need to talk to later. This guy, he has a whole different currency, I think. If I talk to him, oh, no, it also says Haki fragments. How many fragments do I need? So I got like 364 in 2 rounds. So just doing the average, we get like 192 per round. So let's say 190 just to make it an even number, because we like pretty numbers with zeros at the end. So for Haki fragments alone, we need 3,200, okay? Which is, okay, because if they round up, 17 rounds at minimum for the Haki fragments. We also need to get ancient Haki fragments, which I don't know how to check if I have many of those. But I need a lot of those, and I also, the ancient one, I need 1,750. Or no, sorry, 1,950. Never mind, I found another 200 I needed. Of course, we need like one of the like booster template and all those things. And then conquerors, we only need a nice casual 6,000 of them. But that's only for the very last step on one of the 3 Hakis. Oh yeah, also, I should point this out. You also need Cloud of Awakening. That's something you need for one of the steps. So have fun. Go run the raids. I hear Phoenix is really good for it. No new one. Yeah, you need a Cloud of Awakening. I don't know if it takes it from you, but you do need it. Luckily, you don't need it for the best hat in the game anymore. So so you can get rid of it, luckily, with this quest and not need to get another one. Yeah, Cloud of Awakening is not fun. That was not a fun thing to get. But yes, I only have 364. We need a lot more than that. I also need to get an lightning orb for this step anyway. I also need to get a lot more for other things. So hopefully we're getting ancient Haki fragments. Hopefully it tells me how many we have. Let's run one more. And that should give us enough for buying the first step. And also, we can see how many ancient Haki fragments, in case you don't have enough of those yet. Because they don't show how many of each one we have. Man, I love the Stark outfit. It's so cool. Stark Berserker with a giant android arm with Toji's sword. My favorite One Piece character collection here. This is like when you're playing with like Legos and you like combine like 5 different characters. Like Iron Man plus a Jedi plus like Jar Jar or something. I don't even know. And you just make the most like, cursed abomination of a Lego figure. Either way, it's now time for you to die, good giant robot, sir. Okay, that's 3 rounds. Okay, or just, one more. Okay, and while the game's not fully loaded yet, let's talk to the NPC. What are we at now? 429, so we got less than the amount. Yeah, we got like 49 that time. So much less, dang it. Okay, well, you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to run this thing for like an hour. Just an hour nonstop of the Emet raid. And then we're going to come out and we're going to buy a bunch of upgrades and hopefully have everything we need. Because we need a ton of every single currency. Like, way too much conquerors. Like, 6,000 of conquerors alone is only for one step. And yet again, it, not even sure what this stuff does. And okay, there we go. That's an hour. Do we get anything cool from that? Inventory. Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay, we have a few cool things here. We have the imbued knot, the booster template, and the alignment orb. We need all 3 of those. Perfect. We also got a world call. That's really, really cool. I think every single dungeon can drop it. They added it like 3 updates ago, I think, at this point. I'm not even sure. When they added it, I only have 1. And that can automatically summon a world boss. I don't know if it lets you choose the world boss, but it lets you just summon a world boss, which is nice. That was added a while back. I think, yeah, it was added last week. The mini update before this one. Cool. Yeah, that's a fun little thing to get. Very, very handy for the future. Okay, we have all 3 of those. So hopefully we got enough of the other items needed, all the fragments. Let's go back to the main world. Okay, so upon talking to this NPC right here, to learn final Haki, the stage 1 we're about to buy is 80,000 gems, 10 poneglyphs, 500 Haki fragments, and 250 ancient Haki fragments. I don't know if I have enough of the ancient, but we apparently do. So we got final Heo. So if I go ahead and click on Haki stats, there we go. Look, it's now finally shows how much we have. Yeah, so as soon as you unlock 1, it tells you how much of everything you have. I wish it would give you that beforehand. Here, what if we go ahead and do the second one, which is 1,000 of the Haki fragments. I need more ancient. I need 750. So press yes on it. Yeah, so I need 750. I only have 281. Dang it. I'm not sure what this upgrade is. Let me see. Okay, so this is Conqueror's Haki. This one's Conqueror's Haki. So with stage 1, now Conqueror's Haki is actually worth using. Can I even use it on this one? If I go full mode, yeah, I don't have Conquerors on here. And if I swap off of it, I lose it. So we can't really utilize this well. But if you use Conqueror's Haki, I don't think any of my attacks has Conqueror's Haki. Did they remove it? How do you use Conquerors? Here we go. Like, nothing has it. Like, Magma has it. But now if I use Conqueror's Haki, with the stage 1 upgrade I just bought, I have basically a 1.2 times damage increase. But, like, nothing has Conquerors, so it's kind of hard to use. If you get stage 3 on it, which is very, very expensive, you need a lot of the Conqueror mastery. And other things. But if you manage to get it, it's like a 1.5 times increase. But very, very expensive and difficult to do. Well, we can do another upgrade now. If we go ahead and teleport over to Cake Island, there's an NPC somewhere here. Is this him? Here we go, Ken Master. Ken Master requires 50,000 gems, which we have, 12,000 Haki stats, 200 Haki fragments, this stuff, and the Enlightenment Orb. If we go ahead and talk to you and give you all of that, we learn Final Ken, which changes how my observation works. It is now a mode that I toggle. If I go ahead and activate T, this will last forever until I take enough hits. I don't know how many hits it requires to break it, and the dodges do regenerate. I have no idea how many dodges it actually is, though. It looks like it went away already. But pretty cool, but we don't really ever use observation in this game, mainly because it was a very difficult thing to use. It should be easier to use now, but I don't know how many dodges it is, so we'll have to wait to see for that. But if we go over to New Future Island and talk to the Buso Master, he also has something we can buy. It costs, we need Advanced Haki Max, which is the arm Haki. I need 50,000 gems, which we also have, 10,000 Haki stats, 500 of the Haki fragments, and 200 of the ancient Haki fragments. We also need the Buso template from the boss. And if we go ahead and talk to you, we should now have a new fancy Haki. So if I go ahead and press G, yeah, there we are, a new Haki. It actually looks really good. And there's a bunch of different ones you can get too. There's 4 that I've seen. Yeah, it also has face markings too. You can see them here, but they're covered by my custom face. There's a few different ones. Here they are right here. I kind of like the Sakuna one on the right. I don't know if there's more than that, but I like this one. Apparently, if you go back to the NPC, you can re-roll it too. Gosh, I'm guessing we should do it. It's going to require another 2,000 Haki, 1,500 ancient, and then 6,000 conquerors. So it's going to take another 3 hours at minimum for the conquerors alone. We also need a bunch of other stuff. I'm guessing we can do it. I mean, I don't have much else going on this second. Is this going to take forever? Well then, I don't know if this actually gives me a damage increase or not. I don't know what the difference is exactly, but it says buffs health, defense, and damage. And it does get stronger as my Conqueror Mastery increases, which is the tier 3 upgrade. Dang it. Okay, that means we have to do it. Dang it. I was trying to see if I can get myself out of it, but dang it. It's actually worth doing. Even if you can't use Conquerors, because like nothing in this game has it for some reason. Okay, well, I can't get myself out of this because it's actually worth doing, apparently. Okay, I just went ahead and AFK'd overnight because I was tired of waiting. For my stats, it worked out pretty well. Let's see how much money we got, though. We got a lot of money. Oh, my gosh. That is, like, way more than anything we need. So if they ever add any more tiers to this, I won't have to actually grind it. That's awesome. Okay, so now we can go ahead and actually buy the second tier, or the second stage of the Conqueror's Haki, which does also increase how much our armament Haki does. This second tier does cost 1,750. Oh, I also need a bunch of fruits. Ooh, 1 second. I don't even know if I even have all these fruits. Yeah, for this, it wants you to go ahead and give it a dragon fruit, which I don't have, a rubber fruit, which I do have, and a soul fruit, which I also don't have. Do I have them on me? No. Okay, I need to go ahead. Let's talk to the merchant. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna make it where I don't get any fruits but the one I want. Dragon and soul. That's all we need. All right. Purchase. We'll just keep purchasing. It is quite nice that you can buy so many fruits at once, especially because of the rarity of these fruits. Also, it's a really good thing that I currently have like infinite money. I have 90 trillion. Come on, give it to us, please. Okay, there we go. We got dragon fruit. Okay, so now we just need the soul. How do we get the dragon fruit first? The dragon fruit is better than the soul fruit. There we go. We got it. Okay, cool. Took a little bit, but that was worth it. Okay, so let's head back to the Godly Hills Island. And once we have the dragon, rubber, and soul fruit alongside the ancient and Haki fragments, we can go ahead and learn stage 2. And now for the very last step, we have to go back up there again. We need 1,000 more Haki fragments, 750 ancients, 6,000 conqueror ones, which I went a little overkill. We also need the imbued item from earlier. You need, it says a rebirth fragment. I don't know if I have that. We'll see if we need it. I don't know if we already like have it from something else. We also need Cloud of Awakening. Let's see. Can I get the final tier? I need a rebirth fragment. How do I get what's a rebirth fragment? What drops it? Oh, apparently okay, we need to kill White Stash. Dang it. Yeah, this guy. Okay. Well, all we gotta do is just activate a few damage increases and then say hi to him with the M1. And there we go. Did I get it? Oh my gosh. I have to do an annoying grind now. Oh, he's not considered a world boss anymore either. Yeah, I did a bunch of AFKing, so I have a ton of world calls. I can spawn in 37 different world bosses if I wanted to. I can't wait to have an update later require a world boss that I summon 37 and not get the one I need. Can't wait for that. Well, shoot, I'm guessing... Okay, a Rebirth Fragment is from White Stash, so... I'm guessing we're just going to rejoin a whole bunch and kill him because he should spawn in right away. Okay, there we go. That took like 3 kills. It does not alert you yet again. It still doesn't alert you that you get this item. So check every single time if you're grinding for it. You might have a bunch and not realize it if you've been trying to get it for a while. But okay, with that, we should have the... Yeah, we unlocked the final stage. I think if I go talk to him again, he'll say that I can't buy anything else from him. As I press yes. Yeah, I've already maxed it out. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now we have maxed out Conqueror's Haki. What uses Conqueror's Haki again? I don't think I have anything that uses it. I know what uses it. My magma fruit does. Yeah, so now whenever I there's basically 2 different things I just unlocked if you were to use Conqueror's Haki. So the first upgrade, that still gives the damage buff. I think it's like a 1.2 times, I think. And the stage 2, the Conqueror's turns into a mode. So if I activate the U, as you can see, now I just have an aura. So it turns it into a mode, which I think is like a 1.3 or 1.4 times damage boost, if I remember what I read correctly. And then if you unlock the 3rd tier, it increases the damage even more, apparently, up to like 1.5 times. But also it turns the mission basically into the old Conqueror's Haki, but it's like a projectile instead of a aura, making it actually a pretty powerful attack. I don't know what it scales off of, but let's see how much damage it does if we're fully buffed. So if you were to use like magma, like actually use it. Oh, also with each one of those upgrades, our armament does deal more now too. So even if you can't use Conquerors, it's still really good for when you want to boost up your armament. But let's see. So if I go ahead and use... Okay, the U doesn't do any damage anymore. But if I press Y... Yeah, look at that. Wow. 10 billion damage already on top of the pretty amazing damage on this fruit anyway. That is nice. That's also without pinpoint. So you basically unlock a whole new attack for anything that has Conquerors on it. And also a new mode, which increases your damage even more. Which makes you wonder, is it better than Vampire? We'll test that in a second. There's something I want to test that's a little bit easier to change into. And that's just, I want to test using Phoenix M1 against the other boss, because we know we're doing like 1.1 billion damage per M1 at the beginning of Emet. I want to see how much we deal now with our new upgraded armament, essentially, because I should have upgraded our damage with armament and also our defense and all that. Okay, there we go. We should have all the buffs enabled. If we're much lower, then I don't have all of them enabled. Let's see. M1, 1.2. Yes, my damage did go up. It was 1.1. Now it's 1.25. That's a pretty significant increase considering this guy has a massive amount of damage reduction. Our M1 to be able to go up 100 million with how much damage reduction this boss has is a massive increase, because this boss is literally just a tank. Just to show it, if I go fight an actual NPC that doesn't have any damage reduction whatsoever with the exact same setup, 6.2 billion. So yeah, there is a significant increase there because of the amount of damage reduction that boss had. Very exciting. So we got a good damage increase there. But there's one more thing we want to test, and that is the Conquerors. I want to fully set myself up for, I'm guessing, using Yoru, which is a pretty good weapon, the true Yoru, which I normally use Vampire alongside, because it's like the only fruit in the game that has a damage increase to other things. Also, wrong suit. Whoops. I want to compare the damage between using that said damage increase and using a fruit that actually gives you Conquerors. There we go. This should be the best setup. If I M1 with the Dark Blade, with Vampire, I deal 2.1 billion. Well, 2.197 billion, I should say. But if I were to do the exact same setup with, let's say, the Magma Fruit, because as you can see, it does not have Conquerors. I also want to test one more thing while we're doing this. The mission. Okay, Conquerors enabled. Oh, my lord, we're so red. If I use the Y from a mission... Okay, it deals much less, so it does scale off of fruit. I was curious. Okay, so now we're using Conquerors. The M1 now deals 2.229, so it is better. Barely, but better nonetheless. So cool, if you max out if you get stage 3 Conquerors, it is stronger to have a fruit with Conquerors enabled than to use the Vampire buff. That is good to know. But yeah, okay, so yeah, that's an update and a half. It's definitely interesting just having an update that's essentially just a cosmetic increase, because it changed observation to where yeah, look, we have 15 dodges. It says on the bottom. I don't know if that was there before. Oh, and it gets rid of the animation. Okay, that's why I went away earlier. So yeah, I just have 15 dodges which regenerate. I wonder how effective that is. It really depends on the boss and how many times the boss like hits you, I guess. So it's better or worse depending on the boss. I do like that I can actually tell how long I have till it's gone, though. That was my main problem with the old observation, is I wasn't able to tell when it went away, and I would just end up dying if I didn't realize soon enough on some bosses. But that's nice. And they also changed armament to look a little prettier. Also seems to give us a little glowing hand on one of our hands. There's also face ones yet again. You can't really see it with my custom faces, though. I like the Sukuna one. If you get the Sukuna one, let me know. I want to see. I like the Sukuna one a lot. I can't see it, though, so I'm not going to try to spin for it, sadly. And then they changed conquerors, which is also just a really nice upgrade. The emission's really good, too. If you're already using a fruit that has conquerors, this is a massive upgrade. And yet again, oh, the aura. Oh, that's so nice. I love it.